Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for the Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And the chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pairs game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Hi, everybody. This is the Media Zone. We got me today and Ed.
Hello, everybody.
This is very exciting stuff.
Lelac's hosting tonight's show.
I know it's my first one, so don't judge me. And so it might feel a little silly because I'm kind of nervous right now. So you're just going to have to deal with it being kind of a mess. Uh-oh. But yes. So it's just us today because Dave is just still on vacation. And he's too cool to come and hang out with us. But we can do this all by ourselves because we're that awesome.
Oh, yeah. We're trained professionals here. We know how to do this.
So, but we miss him. I miss him.
Yeah.
Even though seems like he's kind of mean to me all the time. He's always picking on me.
Oh, he's mean to everybody that's over in that
it's
chair.
It's out of love. I take it as he really cares about me. So, yeah. So tonight, we got some new movies and some DVD releases and some other cool stuff that we're going to talk about, which I'm really excited about.
I hope we get to talk about your birthday. We have time for that at the end. That was quite an event, wasn't it?
I'm sure everybody's going to get a kick out of it because everybody I talk about my birthday with finds it rather hilarious. It was not very funny for me. But it was a good birthday anyways until the next day.
Started out fun, but towards the end.
Yeah.
We'll get into that later, though. We have to get to that.
All right. So what do we want to start with? What do we want to do? We want to start with some new movies?
Oh, yeah. That's how we've been doing it the past 18 years. So why should we change now?
Because I'm hosting.
Yeah.
It might need to change.
You could change it now. You're hosting. If you don't want to do the movies now, we don't have to. I just gave you a guideline.
I know. No, we'll stick with it.
Okay.
Because I'm a newbie and I don't want to go and change anything. So we're going to start with Winnie Mandela. This is starring Jennifer Hudson, Terrence Howard, Wendy Crewson, and is it Elijah Cotiers? Whatever. Winnie Mandela explores the personal and political life of the wife of renowned activist and former South African President Nelson Mandela. The film tells the compelling story of one woman's journey as she fights for the freedom of the man she loves and for the freedom of her people during the apartheid era. Winnie Mandela depicts the struggle to keep the Mandela dream alive amidst her husband's life of imprisonment, her own time in solitary confinement, and her battle to overcome controversies that followed her through the years.
What are you up to, producer? There's all kinds of...
Yeah, I'm like, look...
Lelac's trying to do who, Terrence Howard? I'm trying to think if I remember that.
Trying to read and look over at the same time. I'm like, what's going on?
I think the producer's having a spasm over there.
I know. Like, should this be something should be concerned about? Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah, wasn't she on American Idol?
She's a singer. I'm doing a bunch of other stuff.
Was that the one that was on the diet and lost a bunch of weight?
Yeah, she's on
she's still
commercials.
She's still losing her weight here.
Nah, she looks good.
Terrence Howard, every time I see him, I just think of that he was ousted from Iron Man and didn't get the chance to put the War Machine armor on like he had hoped for in the first Iron Man. I always thought he was a little effeminate for the Rhodey character in Iron Man. But
on an island, that he will be forgotten. The harder they try to silence him, the louder I become.
I haven't watched her act yet.
Well, didn't she win the Oscar for that, was it Dreamgirls? I think she won an Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
That's some world-class acting there.
Was there
going on.
anybody else big in that with her?
Dreamgirls?
Yeah.
Wasn't it Eddie Murphy?
I feel like I know the movie, kind of.
Yeah, I never saw that one.
Yeah, me neither.
That's a musical I'm not enjoying. Well, maybe I would. Maybe I'm harshly putting it down before I see it. I should not make judgments over Dreamgirls.
It's okay, I'll probably never watch it either.
I never see that.
Probably not ever gonna watch
That
it.
and that, what was that other big musical?
What? Glee? No.
Les Miserables.
Yeah.
There's one I'll never see too. We had that to the
I heard
list.
it's really good though,
Oh,
like
look.
from people that don't even like musicals.
I'm sure it's a lovely, well-produced film, but I'll never see it.
And they like sang the songs right there. It wasn't even anything they like did like beforehand. I guess they sang it like right up front. I guess that's pretty cool, except for I probably won't ever watch it either.
Yeah.
So I had the choice to watch it on the plane to China.
Oh,
and I was
really?
like, I'm gonna watch something else.
Yeah, as long as that flight must have been, I think I would have rather jumped out of the plane than watched it. How are those planes, too, on your trip you talked about last week? I can barely stand a 3-hour plane ride to Florida anymore. How long were you on a plane?
Well, what I did was, because I had a 9-hour layover, so I just stayed up the entire 9 hours, and by the time I was on the plane, I was sleeping for like half of it, which was like, gosh, was it like 15 hours?
On one plane?
Yeah.
Oh, I would
Yeah.
have jumped out.
Yeah, so, yeah.
God, that's terrible.
Yeah.
15 hours
But
on
I
a
slept
plane.
through most of it since I stayed up for like basically an entire day without sleeping. So by the time I got to the plane, I was so tired. So for the first half of it, I was sleeping, and then the rest of it, I would just go and watch some movies. It's like the planes are so cool now. They have like one of the planes you like in the back of the seat, you can like touch the screen, and you can pick different like movies and like TV shows and games and stuff, and like you could play. Yeah, it was just there for you to like give you headphones to watch, and you can just watch your own stuff on there.
The planes aren't annoying enough. You got some bastard sitting behind you hitting buttons. Knock it off back there. Fast forward in a movie.
No, it was not that bad.
So where was the plane? It was the Germany plane from Germany, or was it Russia to China that was 15 hours?
I think it was Germany to Turkey. No,
Russia.
and then I think China. Yeah, maybe it was first Moscow, and then it was Germany, because it was one to China, then from China to back to the States was a long one too. So
How'd you get back from the States? You didn't go over that one.
what?
You went from China. Where'd you come back to?
I stayed I don't even know. It was such a blur.
It's probably
I
all
was so exhausted.
giant blur.
If I go back to my tickets, I'm sure I could figure it out.
It's funny though. It seems like China is so close to California, but they don't go that way, right?
No,
In case there's a crash in the Atlantic or Pacific or whatever.
Right. No, I don't want none of that.
So you go from China. You probably went to.
Yeah, I went like
You probably
up
went
and
to
then, like,
Germany
around.
again.
Yeah.
And then back over.
Yeah. And got
That's a long plane ride.
Yeah, but that's what all those movies are for. But I didn't watch that.
I get for the 3 hours I'm on there to Florida. I get claustrophobic. The air's terrible. It's dry. Luckily, you didn't go in a time in the winter, but the passing germs around.
Oh. To Florida?
Yeah, well, in the winter.
That's not that bad.
3 hours, yeah. Well,
3 hours is nothing.
if I ever have to do that, I'm gonna take a sleep in a pill.
God.
Knock me out for 3
I
hours.
did get some good reading. I
Yeah.
read World War Z, which was pretty good.
Oh, there you go. Plenty of
So,
time to read on there.
Exactly. But no Les Miserables.
Yeah.
Everything else but that movie. So, all right, let's get to the second movie, huh?
Okay, Riddick. Third one, believe it or not. Starring Vin Diesel, Carl Urban, and Katie Sackhoff. There's a name I would have changed before I went into the acting profession. The latest chapter of the groundbreaking saga that began with 2000's hit sci-fi film Pitch Black and 2004's The Chronicles of Riddick The infamous Riddick has been left for dead on a sun-scorched planet that appears to be lifeless. Soon, however, he finds himself fighting for survival against alien predators more lethal than any human he's encountered. The only way off is for Riddick to activate an emergency beacon and alert mercenaries who rapidly descend to the planet in search of their bounty. With time running out and a storm on the horizon that no one could survive, his hunters won't leave the planet without Riddick's head as their trophy. Rated R for strong violence, language, and some sexual content and nudity. With all this fighting going on, there's time for sexual content and nudity.
Of course.
Probably from Katie Sackhoff. She was on Battlestar Galactica.
That's where she's from.
Which I've never seen, and one season of 24 also.
That's fun. I was like, dude, I know she was from Battlestar Galactica, which I really didn't. I watched maybe like a few episodes, but that's where she plays a pretty cool character in that too. She's kind of like this character, actually.
I guess they made this, Vin Diesel wanted to make this. They made it very cheaply because he wanted to do it. And the studio said they'd do it if they gave him this amount. Which, with what we're seeing here, whatever they spent on it, looks pretty good.
Yeah, I was going to say, really? This was a cheap movie? Too bad.
The only thing with some of these movies is another one where the sun-scorched planet. It looks like every scene is brown to me.
I've never been a big fan of those movies.
Riddick or Vin Diesel movies?
Vin Diesel movies are entertaining, but mostly the Riddick stuff's not really. Did he come out of the closet?
What?
I heard you say.
Oh!
Vin Diesel.
Not Vin Diesel, the manly star
of
Fast and Furious.
I swear.
I've never heard any of those rumors.
That he came out of the closet and he's gay.
And
I'm pretty good with my celebrity stuff.
Not as of September 3rd, anyway. Maybe
you guys just don't know. You guys aren't with it. You guys just assume that he's.
Maybe as we tape this, you know something that we don't, but the world will know on September 3rd.
On September 3rd. Just saying.
Where's your microphone?
Oh my God, is it on?
Oh, it's way down and rubbing against the table.
Does it need to be higher?
Raise your mic higher.
Is that better?
That's good.
Okay.
You're probably banging it against the table.
Sorry, and I'm kind of huddled over like this so you can't hear me. Sorry.
So, yeah, well, I'll have to check the internet on Vin Diesel because I wasn't aware of that. It seemed like a very manly
I think
fella.
so. Listen.
Now, Terrence Howard, I have questions about. But apparently he was beating his wife, so. Allegedly. We say all this with allegeds.
All right, so I guess we got some cool clips we're going to go over, huh?
DVD releases?
No? Oh, DVD releases. There it is.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay. What is this?
Jesse Stone is a series of movies, TV movies.
Do you get the hat?
Tom Selleck. And it comes with this nice hat so you can just look like Tom Selleck. Tom Selleck had the blue hat in Magnum with the Detroit. I had that for a while, emulating my hero Tom Selleck. Now I'm going to emulate him with the PPD hat, which comes in this collection.
What's PPD?
I have no idea. Police department, I would imagine, right? Cockneys versus zombies.
What's Cockneys?
You know what Cockneys are?
No, what are Cockneys?
They're lower class English people.
Oh.
And they're taking on zombies in this film. Jeez. Who isn't taking on zombies these days?
Oh my God. Brad
Pitt, Ed and Dave, doesn't matter who it is. Or there's somebody fighting zombies.
Yeah, mine is just, that's different.